What up, Roland? I'm happy you got these 2 sets in. I always love seeing you do the back down work, especially if it's optional. Yeah, man, let's stick with this stance. I really like it. These look very, 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 very efficient, man. Back angles right off the floor. Maintain it on the way up. I think you set your hips at the perfect position. Your shoulders are at the perfect position. There's no movement in the back angle whatsoever. You're maintaining that off the floor. These look freaking beautiful, man. How do you feel about them? If you don't feel anything but anything less than pretty good about them, then you have to change the way you're feeling, because I think these look pretty damn awesome. The only thing I really saw is actually on this first rep here, on this set. Let's see. You kind of noticed how your hips will come up a little bit and you'll shift forward a little bit. I'll slow it down a little bit so you can see it. So you're going to pull. It's ever so slight. Just ever so slight. And that just tells me that we need to start right there. Alright? You could probably notice it a little bit more there. You'll see the shift forward. Boom. Honestly, out of all the reps that I saw on these, I think that first rep was the only rep that didn't look pretty damn good, man. So you should be super proud with yourself. I think you really got the hip height down good. I like that stance. You look very powerful in it. Your back stays super flat. Very, very efficient, man. Super happy with how those are going. Let's see. You did 100 by 5. Actually, I think oh, that's a PR, man. Congratulations. I'll go ahead and throw that in there right now. That was on the 17th. Awesome. Let's see. Yeah, man, I think the starting position here, you got pretty, pretty long forearms for your upper arms, and your stopping position is going to be pretty damn close. So, actually even had a thought here. I think you're doing a great job cycling. Good elbow positions. I did notice on this set here, the side view, alright, is kind of that bar is like kind of getting away from you just a little bit. And let's see, especially on that. So you just notice how it's kind of forward. Now it kind of goes forward a little bit. So, a couple things. One is going to be your width, your grip width. Alright, so I really just kind of noticed that in this video here. Your grip width. Alright. So, I want to actually try a slightly wider grip. Okay? You notice how your kind of forearms are outside of your hands? I want to get them a smidge wider so we could kind of stack the hands a little bit more over the forearms. Over the elbows. And then what that will do in turn, notice how far forward the bar is. Now if I have my hands in front of the bar like this, say I squeeze my hands together, look how much more forward it is, okay? So in order to get over the mid-foot, I'm going to have to shift my hips a lot more forward to get it over mid-foot. Now if I widen my grip up a bit, watch what happens. Notice how it comes closer to the mid-foot. Alright? So I think it's going to be a combination of widening your grip a little bit, so that will bring the bar a little closer to you, and then consciously keep that bar as close to your face on the way down as you can. So you do a good job because your elbows are slightly in front of the bar, and that's exactly what you want to do. That rep was really, really good. But a little bit more hips as you come down. And actually, I think that second rep was in this last one here, I think. Yeah, so this one kind of gets away from you a little bit. So you start pushing, and then what happens, now the bar starts drifting forward, and then it just becomes really, really difficult, okay? So widen up your grip a little bit, and then let's just make sure on the way down that you're keeping it close to your face, and kind of over exaggerate the hips forward a little bit more too, okay? So I need that closer, okay? Closer to you, with the grip a little bit wider, and be very proactive about pressing it backwards, man. This view here is very, it's a little subjective. You know, anytime we're doing a down view, it's always going to look like the bar or the hips are a lot higher than they really are. You know, we look at this view here, and it looks, you know, it looks above your chin. Now we take a look at this view here, it's kind of right at your chin. So just understand that the perspective is going to play a role in what the bar actually looks like and what positions look like. Did 5 sets. Dude, these look awesome. And the first thing I notice is this beautiful timing of the knees and the hips, man. Boom, you set your knees. Beautiful, dude. It's exactly how you need to do it. Hips and knees, more so the knees. Really not much of fatigue here, man. You should feel really, really good about these. How do you feel about doing sets of 5? You know, you did a set of 5 on the last set here, and good job catching that 4th rep on the height. Let's see here. You know, I like how you felt that rep and how you had the proprioception to feel the depth. Okay, that's exactly what we need to build. We need to build that proprioceptive awareness to, you know, move our body in space with the weight on our back. So, dude, kick-ass workout, man. You crushed it, dude. Let me know your thoughts on doing sets of 5 with these lighter squat days. If you want to try them, I'm going to give you probably a range 4 to 5 reps, and then 4 to 5 sets. Because if I could get you to set 5 sets of 5 with these squats, man, you're going to be flying high. So, alright, dude, that's all I got for you. Keep up the good work, and looking forward to seeing your training later in the week.